We in the zone, war room.
Chamberlain.
Oh, man. What really happened to Floyd Schofield Jr.? Was he really sick? You know, will he be okay? What really happened? And who will be his replacement? We're going to talk about all that in the morning after. Block! Block! Listen. First of all, you know, I really wanted to know if Floyd Schofield Jr. was actually sick. Yes, he was sick, okay? The British board is the one who pulled him out of the fight after he was hospitalized. It wasn't the Schofields.
I did want to ask you about a situation that's been developing. Obviously, Floyd Schofield out of the fight now with Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, obviously a lot of things have been said and a lot of things going on at the moment. But what is the latest, I guess, and what? Can
he's not my fighter. He's not. You know, all I know is the border control. He was taken, or he went to hospital, and they was kept him in for test. And as a result of that, the border control have made, and I think quite rightly, made a decision he shouldn't be able to fight. Now, if somebody's been in hospital, even if they come out and say they're okay and something went wrong, how do we explain that away as a sport?
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah. And he's made a few statements. I've seen all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the board's decision. That's where we are when we're looking for another opponent.
I was going to say, is there...
And I know we want to sensationalize it. We want to scream, duck around a pizza. Or foul is Shakur Stevenson's team and he was poisoned by the cream and bars. But, you know, it's very simple. He got sick out there. Now, you know, the Schofields or Floyd Schofield Sr., he posted this video and it looked dire. All right, you look at him like that, you know, it looked like, I mean, he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And for me, I knew immediately that was a little theatrical, okay? You know, Floyd Schofield Jr. was just asleep, all right? And he was there tired. I know when I went out there, you know, with the time difference and everything, I got tired, man, and my immune system was down and I got sick myself. But I get it, you know, as a parent, you're like, my baby, you know what I mean? So, of course, right? But Floyd Schofield, he's going to be okay. His father posted that he will recover, and he, you know, posted on X that if they have a full recovery, he would actually be attending the damn fight, which optically, him being there isn't going to look good, right? People are going to look at that and be like, okay, why aren't you in the ring?
Put the fight on.
But as far as all the accusations, Floyd Sr., he said that it wasn't Snack. He said that it's not Victor Conte, and he's gone on to follow that on X by saying it wasn't Team Shakur either. He said Shakur Stevenson is a good kid, and it wasn't him. And it made me go back to Floyd Jr. when he said, really, we're just trolling him.
We having fun with everything, you know. We doing what he do, you know. We love trolling him, but I'm just ready to fight.
But at the end, joke's on you because Floyd actually seriously got sick and had to be pulled out of the fight.
Put the fight on.
So what now? Well, they found a replacement. Josh Padley will be Shakur Stevenson's new op. And there's a lot of you who probably want to know who Josh Padley is. We're in the war room. We know who he is, right? We saw the fight against Chamberlain when he was the underdog. But Chamberlain, both of them undefeated. They were on the undercard of Terrence Crawford versus Madrimov. I'm going to show you guys, you know, at the end of this video, we're in the zone war room. I will be showing you guys the highlights of that fight where Josh Padley upset Chamberlain. Josh Padley, he said this after the fight in an interview.
See, there was a lot of hype around Mark Chamberlain, and rightly so from what we saw. The way he dismantled Gavin Gwynn was brilliant. The punches he landed, did you feel the power?
I mean, I've got a good shiner from it, you know what I mean?
A souvenir.
Yeah, I've got a good shiner from it, but it's boxing. I've got a good chin. I rate my chin. I never felt in there that I was like, Jesus, you know that. But the game plan was to not get hit and stay sharp on them feet and make him miss, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Now, what do I think about his chances against Shakur Stevenson? Strangely enough, I think he has a good chance against Shakur. And it's not because of just how good he is. It is Shakur Stevenson's hands. I am so concerned with the shape and the condition his hands are in.
I had my hand injury. I'm judging. 33.
Listen, when I saw him at the Grand Arrivals and he showed up on stage and he tried to pull his hat down, he couldn't even grip his Scully. All right, like his hands wasn't snack enough to grip the snack Scully. It was kind of like an oxymoron. Like whatever the snack is for, it definitely stops at his wrist and not making any improvements to the condition of his hands. And Josh Padley is going to be relentless. You know, he got a great chin. He's very durable. He has a lot of tenacity. He is, you know, causing upsets and stopping the momentum of guys. Can he do it again? I know it's short notice for Josh Padley, though, but it's also going to be short notice for Shakur Stevenson, but he's been training for a harder op, okay? Floyd Schofield Jr. would be considered a more difficult op than Josh Padley. But really, I listen, man, when you're in the martial arts of boxing and it's really the martial arts of your fist, and both of your fists you can't punch through a wet paper bag, I am very curious to see how Shakur Stevenson deals with Josh Padley. Now, I'm sure he can stay away from him. I don't think Josh Padley has the athleticism of Floyd Schofield Jr. That was my thing. Floyd Schofield Jr. can get to Shakur Stevenson. As far as Josh Padley, I don't think he has the feet to get to Shakur Stevenson. I've seen him move. I saw how he fight. He's kind of quick, but I just don't think he has the lateral movement and stuff to catch Shakur. So if Shakur just wants to make sure he wins the fight, and if his hands get hurt while he's fighting, I think he'll be able to get away. With Floyd Schofield Jr., I question if he'll be able to get away. So I'm leaning towards Shakur Stevenson to win the fight, but if Shakur is trying to be a hero, if he's trying to get a knockout or trying to make the fight look exciting, he can mess around and drop this one. I just don't know if Shakur Stevenson hands. Listen, I would just have to see the fight to see how well he's doing, because as of right now, I am very concerned, not just for this fight, but for the rest of Shakur Stevenson's career. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz for adult. Listen. I will be going live in a few hours for the media workout. So everybody make sure you show up. I'm going to do what I did yesterday. You know, we in the zone war room.
We in the zone war room.
Did see the next big thing. They call him Thunder, coming off a first-round knockout against Joshua Ba. That was in Saudi Arabia. He gets the undefeated Josh Padley here this afternoon. Let's see if Mark Chamberlain's a little more aggressive this round. He let Josh Padley take the fight to him in the opener.
And that's pretty much what was said to Chamberlain in the corner. And just as Chamberlain, in terms of the occasion, stepped up in grade in Riyadh twice over, Padley seemed to adapt to the occasion well in the opening round.
Before the fight started, I praised Chamberlain for his judgment of the distance, but hasn't been up to the usual standard tonight. He's been smothering his work a little bit here.
You can see Mark complaining. I think he said, hey, that's a clash of heads. And you mentioned he might be on a fight card in December. If that cut gets much bigger, that'll be in jeopardy.
I was just thinking there, we're now beyond the 4-round stage, after which it will go to the scorecards now if it has to be stopped because of that cut. And I was thinking there at the end of 4 rounds, it was very, very close.
AJ aside to the favorite, big left. Padley caught him flush.
A pivot off that front foot and a left hook from Padley wouldn't go amiss.
That's clever there from Padley, because he's holding on to Chamberlain on the blind side, so Chamberlain's trying to create space by the front.
Oh, there was a sniper shot with the left.
More aggression, more spite, more intent needed from Chamberlain.
Nice. Oh, down, and the little man put the big boy down. Wow.
7.
Power punches through round 8. Padley has thrown 152 and landed 56, but his power punches, or so we thought, didn't have the same power as Chamberlain.
Let's show a replay of the last round, Tom.
And a point deduction. It's all gone incredibly wrong for Mark Chamberlain. Oh, and there's a left. 10 seconds left. Are we about to see a huge upset here on the Riyadh Season Wembley card? Josh Padley, hands in the air.
All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Josh Padley.
He has done it.